Okay, so this is my last game for tonight. I'm supposed to play one more game, but because it's a game that I can actually just skip, I'm going to skip that game. Supposed to play one more game, which is Monster Sanctuary, but I can just skip it. This is the last game for tonight's session. It's called Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. This is a 4X game genre, so rich, to be honest.
Welcome to Bulwark, a game about chaotic creativity. No conventional controls, one button to paint the landscape, another to move about. And while you paint towers and walls, people will start to make the world come alive. Keep building, that's the trick. This can be confusing at first, overwhelming even, but don't worry, there's also no mistakes.
8K! No, change this to 1080p. No need for it to be 8K. (1080 60 Hz). Okay. Yeah, this is another sponsored game. As usual, feel free to type !G or game if you find this game interesting or interesting. This is another sponsored game, but this is directly from the Wired production, if I remember correctly. Enjoy the stream, enjoy the broadcast while it lasts. Sounded so different, but yeah, that's all basically. Does it work? It doesn't cap the frame rate. VSync. Should I increase the UI? Okay, let's start, yeah.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world building sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource system based only on distance rather than how much you can produce, and an ever expanding set of encounters, world events and unlockables. A word of advice: click and build everywhere. There are no mistakes, and slowly figuring out what builds where and how things grow is part of the game. It's about experimenting, so don't be afraid and go wild.
Our people were wrecked during the War of the Tree. Dunkel, Castellus, Moorbridge, and even Port Remit. Nothing remained of our prosperous free houses after decades of
Sebentar.
We took what we had and left, in order to resettle in peace, away from the warlords and fiefdoms that remain. We will succeed, because on our backs the past was built, and from our hands the future will be wrought.
Oke, openingnya sudah selesai. Sahur, aku sahurnya mungkin 4.30 mungkin. Nanti mungkin aku kejar cepat selesai biar aku bisa cepat masak mie. Ini game konsol port ke PC.
You're finally here. We've already built a few essential buildings. I'll assist you in connecting things up and getting the settlement up and running.
Ini game
While
konsol.
you're on the ground, we will focus on a single building at a time. This will allow you to build outward in a variety of ways and upwards later on.
Oke. Ini game konsol port ke PC atau emang game PC? Ke controller utamanya game control bukan MKB. Game ini genrenya 4X. Sebenarnya gamenya bangun-bangun doang sih menurutku ya. Kan 4X ya, 4X itu sebenarnya gamenya complicated dan aku biasanya kurang suka game 4X genrenya karena biasanya susah dipahami. Seriously, sampai sekarang aku kayaknya belum ketemu game 4X yang nyantol di aku pribadi. Jadi sebenarnya mesti banyak berpikir kalau main game 4X. Terus karena genrenya itu tadi bangun-bangun dan kayak manajemen, jadi sebenarnya dengan controller lebih oke. Cuma aku dulu main demonya kayaknya lebih cocok main pakai mouse keyboard begitu. Jadi aku memutuskan untuk pakai mouse keyboard aja begitu.
First, connect this outpost to the wood mill, which is located down in the shallow water beside the sea tree fungi. Without wood, we cannot build.
Use the mouse to move your cursor. Move the cursor toward the wood mill in the shallow water until it snaps. Press RMB to build a connecting walkway. Here.
Notice how workers are already building houses and industry along the walkway. Wherever you build and our workers can reach, they will settle. Let's now focus on the wood mill.
Move the cursor to the nearby wood mill. Press LMB to select the wood mill. The nearest selectable building is always shown with the blinking orange crown icon. Iya, karena sepengalamanku yang manajemen atau Tikunish malah cocokkan MKB dibanding controller. Iya betul, aku juga begitu. Tapi sebenarnya genrenya tuh yang tadi. Dia itu 4X. Jadi bukan manajemen, kayak manajemen tapi lebih dari manajemen.
This is your wood mill. It produces and transports wood across walkways. Let us build a basic wooden tower with a walkway towards it.
Makanya tadi di awal dia tuh bilang kalau misalnya ini game mungkin bakalan pusing dan tidak mungkin bisa cocok sekali main kayaknya, jadi bebas, cobainlah sebisa mungkin dan sepemahaman mungkin karena biasanya susah game 4X begitu. Jarang cocok menurutku ya kalau aku lihat-lihat. Extend the build line with the mouse until a circle is displayed. Press RMB. Build a new connecting tower from the wood mill. Connecting tower is like this, right?
This resource extractor is missing access to workers. This stone quarry works similarly to your wood mill. It produces stone that can travel a limited number of walkways.
Move the cursor to the nearby wood mill. Press LMB to select the wood mill. The nearest selectable building is always shown with the blinking orange crown icon. Extend the build line with the mouse until a circle is displayed. Like this.
You just built a basic tower. It is used to connect up your settlement and transport vital resources. Workers will also build homes and industry around it. Wood can only travel a limited number of walkways away from the wood mill, but this can be increased by encouraging workers to build along walkways connected to the wood mill.
So what should I do? Build more connecting towers and walkways from the wood mill. In Spec, resource flow with tab. See output of the wood mill grow. More connecting tower. Connecting tower is this one, right? So create one here. I'm confused. I'm starting to feel confused. Should I build one here? Outpost. Stone quarry. Build more connecting towers and walkway from the wood mill. Is it
Good
connecting
work.
tower?
The wood mill is now delivering wood further than before, so we can move on. Across from the wood mill, we also built a stone quarry. Let's connect that to our settlement.
Second, yeah. Let me change the setting. Can I change the... Oh, I can't do that. Build connecting walkways to stone quarry already built on the rocks beyond the wood mill. What do you mean?
Great
Like
job.
that?
Now we have access to the quarry. Our wooden towers can be upgraded to stone.
Move the cursor so wooden tower is selected and the build line retracted. Like this one.
We can use this stone to upgrade various buildings and walkways. And, just like the wood mill, by allowing workers to build around it, the stone industry can expand.
You need to select a basic wooden tower. LMB, select the nearest building to your cursor. Move so the wooden tower is selected and build line retracted. No! Is this the tower? Move so wooden tower is selected and build line retracted. Am I doing thing wrong? I select a basic wooden tower. Which one? I don't know. I'm so confused. Basic tower. Upgrade a basic wooden tower to stone. How to? Oh, upgrade to
Stone
RMB.
towers create stone walkways. If you rebuild a walkway adjacent to a stone tower in place of a current wooden one, it will be upgraded to stone.
So? Select your outposts. LMB, select the nearest building to your cursor. Outpost? Is it this one?
Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further.
Or this is the outpost?
Outposts can be upgraded as well. Let's use the stone to upgrade the outpost to its second stage. We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output.
How?
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
So... Should I
Can
come
add
back?
Foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them. Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further.
Basic tower? Which one? God, I wish they actually... There is no possibility to use that, right? Hidden build cursor, no. Like probably showing what is this, what is this, what is this, I'm so confused. But there is no possibility to use that, right? This is my outpost, and then add foundation to your outpost. How to add foundation? Build foundation.
The worker output of our outpost can be improved further by connecting more towers and walkways to it.
So? Build more connecting towers and walkway to your outpost. Inspect the worker flow of your outpost with tab. Build more connecting tower. Down here?
All towers allow for foundations, wood, stone, and later, command towers. Command towers also allow for battlements.
Experiment with foundation. Extend the build line slowly until you see a triangle or square or icon. Press RMB when a triangle or a square is displayed to build a foundation. Move the cursor toward the outpost until it snaps off the blinking orange ground icon pops up. Build more connecting towers and walkways to your outposts. Inspect the worker flow of your outpost with tab. Ini musuh Maria. Build more connecting tower and walkways to your outposts. So like this. Here. Is that correct? Select the outpost again. Tutorial flying a surveyor.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
See? This is why this type of game definitely needs so much time to understand. Use space to switch between ground and air
resource
mode.
extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea.
Move surveyor. Find an iron resource on one of the small island nearby. Use LMB to command your surveyor to fly toward the cursor. Use M to view the world map and see nearest resources.
The world map shows our holdings, which we can fast travel to. I will also mark any freelance captains that enter our waters, as well as suspicious locations.
But they didn't say what is this, what is this, what is this, what is this. Okay. Press LMB to command to fly toward this one then. This is going back to my area again. That's not the point. Should have go here. Can I? Yeah, can I do that? Is this iron? I don't know. Is this iron? M.
Pay attention to the political influence of your settlement. If one faction becomes dominant over the others, our neighbors may seek reason to rekindle old grievances. Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron will allow our most advanced towers and buildings. We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Is this iron?
Your
I don't
surveyor
know.
allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea.
So, build resource here.
We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transported across the water. Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth.
Harbors must be built in deep water close to a shore-bound building. When your cursor changes to an anchor, a suitable captain must then be assigned. There was some anchor icon.
Several captains are now
Oh.
available. Each captain holds specific resources. For this trade route, iron is required, but wood is also recommended to expand the mine later.
What's the difference of this and
My
that?
ship only carries wood and workers.
I will carry stone and workers only.
I will only carry iron and workers for our industries. The iron I transport is helping our settlement grow and prosper.
Okay.
Harbors always need to be built as pairs. As soon as you build two, a trade route will connect them. Captains will carry your resources over vast distances.
So, build a destination harbor in the deeper water near your outposts. A trade route will be automatically established between the two harbor. The golden arrow on your compass points back to your outpost. This is the outpost. So build the harbor here. Where? Here?
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth. Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further. With iron, we can start building defensive structures such as imposing command towers. But before doing so, we need to upgrade our outpost into a proper citadel. With all major resources now at our disposal,
Whoa!
let's focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors as well as additional foundations and balconies.
This is working! Wow! Okay. Upgrade a basic or stone tower several times until it becomes a command tower. Tower? Which one? Again? This is outpost, this is tower, right? Did I do something wrong? Is this a command tower? I don't know.
Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be
Oh.
increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible. Change the floor you are building from. Lower floors build foundations, while higher floors build balconies and sky bridges.
Use F to move down to lower floors needed to build foundation. Ah. Again? Wow, this looks pretty. Confusing at the same time, I'm sorry.
Command tower foundations are strong battlements that support your tower. Foundations allow more floors to be built on the tower. This command tower is looking stout. We already have an experienced warbird commander among our retinue. Let's assign them to this command tower.
What am I supposed to do? Assign a commander. Hall LMB?
You will find no finer state.
Oh.
This is the heyday of the War of the Tree. Rest assured, friend, my warbirds are the strongest and fastest. My stable mixes Sarkanda and Northern Grey Duck.
This tower and its commander now stand watch over our settlement. Their forces will deploy, joining our battle group when the surveyor is near the command tower.
Okay.
Our settlement is established. We have access to resources, a citadel, and command towers. It's time to explore the surrounding area, finding more people that will help us thrive. These are desperate times, so we may need to accept unlikely neighbors. But be wary of who you invite in. If they bring their old allegiances, conflict is sure to follow.
Okay, I guess I'm going to save the game here, yeah? Because I have to do sahur and it's currently 4:26. I basically only left 30 minutes to prepare for sahur. So I have to end the stream here, unfortunately. Or fortunately? I don't know. Second.